What's up everybody, my name is TonyAnima and we're back to another video working on small attempts and projects on Blender. That's right, we're back in Blender. Well, so we're here at the main menu for Blender with the unsaved main file. When you open the program, you'll see this cube, the camera and the light, and we're going back to the main project that we are working on, Blender of Priscilla from Claymore. Alright, so we're going on Files, Open Recent, and we open this one. Okay, look at that. So what we got here is Priscilla on her first module without the armor pieces, and look, she have armatures. The armatures is the sort of skeleton for the characters or other mobile characters that you're going to animate by using these small pieces that you need to animate the character. For example, if you select this one and you press G, look, I'm moving her arm. Moving through the wrist, and look, and we go to another one of these controllers. Yeah, that's right, the controllers, and we move here. We position it for something like, well, just for fun, for waving. Yay! She's waving for you. Although she have the armature and some parts of the mesh aligned with the armature, there are things that I should consider as special attention due to some, well, you can see the curves of the, gosh, I don't remember in English, something like button, something like that, because there are parts on the mesh that is receiving more than one bone for animating. So for that reason she got this small bottom on her shoulder. Although it's still on work in progress, I could say there are things that are finished and there are other things that aren't finished. For example, the second module with the armor. Sorry folks, my mom. Well, as you can see then, there are things that are ready and there are other things that aren't ready. The things that aren't ready is finishing the small corrections on the weight painting, attaching the armature to the second module, which is the second module with the armor. I have to attach the hair, the eyebrow, the eyes, the eyelashes, and the ears to the armature. I also have to, I don't know, that the small corrections better saying. Yeah. But in case you want to reset to the original, we're on pose mode, which is when you have to animate the character. Excuse me. Sorry, I thought I would. Sorry for saying that. Burp. Forgive me. I just didn't. Few minutes ago. Okay. So back again on pause mode. You can, to reset to the original pose. You can press A for selecting all the armature, and you can press space and you write this following command: clear, and you go for this clear pose transforms, and it resets to its original form. For the head, I included this controller for coordinating the head to look at to where this controller goes. For example, if you can use the arrows from here. You can go by G, or you can then, for example, Y. G. You can go for Z. The rays will follow up, then or follow down, or you can press Z and then G and X. It will follow to the right or to the left. But as I said, there are things that are not totally finished. Like, for example, the eyes, the eyelashes, the eyebrows, and the hair. If this thing goes to anywhere, only the head will follow it, and the rest will stay there quiet. And I added some limitations for the rotation. If you go to, if you are working on inversed kinetics or I key, that are saying there are limitations. Just for demonstration, you can turn it on here. You can see the head won't follow it. Nor from this direction. Oops. I can't believe I did this. I can go back to clear post transforms, and that's it. Well, it would sound very, very uncomfortable if the head would be twisted to be looking at you, to be looking to anything or anyone behind you, like from The Exorcism, and especially on Claymore, Ophelia, after being twisted by that awakened being from that ruins when she fought Claire and Raki. Then that awakened being appears, and when Ophelia decides to face her, she had her neck twist. She had her neck twisted. And most of people who watch it or read the manga believed that she went away, but after she recovered her consciousness, it was something like she was really hard to kill. And after defeating that awakened being, she decided to go after Claire. Well, let's not go to the details, and let's go back. Same thing for the arms, the legs has its controllers too. And two. Sorry, sometimes I need to practice more my pronunciation. But let's not go to that details. You select this controller for the foot and the leg, and we press G. Look, she's raising her leg for a small step. But sometimes I have to adjust with this controller for the knee. Oops, that was a lot. Ooh. Alright, that's it. I also have to do this. I have to use the controller for the hips. Look, I'm making her to walk. Still, the hair, the eyes are not attached to the armature. Like Jacksepticeye, all those. I know, I like to watch sometimes Jacksepticeye gameplays, especially some funny reactions and other videos. Well, initially I watched some of his gameplays of Subnautica, while most of the videos I've watched through Markiplier, and I'm watching a bit from Jordan Maron, or Captain Sparkus, his alter ego. Oh, as you can see them, well, that's some small steps that I gave to her just for demonstration. Remember, it's not full in all aspects, but it is a small start. That's what I can say. William suggests me that I should watch some tutorials from YouTube for having a notion for weight painting and rigging the character. We go back to post transforms, and we select the body, and we press Control Tab. So here, what I did is I changed from the object mode to weight paint. Weight paint is you select a bone and you have this something what I could say aquarela. Sorry, sometimes I mix a bit of Portuguese with English, but that's what I could say. On weight painting for riggings, with a bone, you can select which part from the body will receive the proper effect and action for that part of the body can be animated. For example, the arm, the forearm. Well, as you can see, when it's red, that means the whole area would be fully affected. The yellow will receive some intensity, green a bit, depends on the intensity or the weight strength for weight painting. The blue, it would receive less effect. Light blue, it would receive less. And when there is no effect, or it's not colored, then that area will not receive any effect from the rigging. This is for demonstration. That means I'm not going to save it or something like that. Same goes for the hips. The controllers don't have, because they aren't properly bones. They are just auxiliary controllers. For you have to animate, have to direct the member from the character. For animating, for example, when she moves, when she runs, when she jumps, when she attacks, when she crouch, or do other things. Usually most of the actions we do in real life. Better saying, they had also received, well, we press Ctrl Tab again. So when you have to work on weight painting, you have to use Alt with Shift or Ctrl. Shift for moving the camera, Ctrl for rotation. Alone Alt in the object or edit mode, it will zoom in, or zoom out. We go back to the head. Same thing. The bones for the head, for the neck. It could be fine if I press Z. Well, that's it. Oops, excuse me. Sorry. We go back to materials. Well, I don't remember it, but I don't know. I don't remember if in the last video of my small attempts on Blender, well, usually when I submit to my Google Plus, I don't know if the hair was the previous model or I reworked on it. This is the current version for the head of Priscilla. Especially goes for the eyes. Well, let's show you other things that I did well. Oops, sorry. I also did a rework for the cat here. I still have the original model, but honestly, it didn't look fine. What I could say. Well, I did it for an attempt in order to finish the stage of modeling, and this small piece won't be there anymore after I finish the the weight painting properly and the other things before I start animating for real. And the guy here I remade based on the image that I found out from Claymore New Wikipedia. Well, I will leave the link from where I took it, not only in the description for the video, but also in my small book I'm writing on Microsoft Office PowerPoint that I submitted on my DeviantArt. Speaking of which, I submitted few images tests of Priscilla using her sword on her sword. Speaking of which, well, the sword's still there, but I hide it. Same goes for the sword hook. If I press Alt H, there is the sword and the other pieces. But it can't be. But it will appear on rendering mode, because if you leave the camera, like for example this or this. Well, if I leave the camera like this, it will appear on render mode. Excuse me. Sorry for that. I hope you understand me. And you. Well, anyway, I remade the sword guy here. Looks fine now. I made some rendered test images, which I mostly inserted on my small book for you to see. Sometimes I update it, so until I submit another thing that could what I could say that would be that, you know. Well, after I finish the proper weight painting on this module, I hope to make for the module with the armor and see if I can animate Priscilla. And I hope my dear friend Priscilla, my friend that follows me through my DeviantArt and Google+, likes this video, because she's a big fan of Priscilla. Well, Priscilla as Claymore. She likes the Awakened too, the Awakened form too, but not much as the Claymore. The Claymore form. And like in the anime version, I am Priscilla, and the organization has given me my emblem and raised me to the ranking number 2. And I hope you don't consider my presence disrespectful. In the future, when I have some money and proper preparations for traveling to other places, I plan to, see if I can pay a visit to her, and the English voice actor of Priscilla, that is Brina Palencia, which I like her too. Well, that's it for now, my friends. Well, let's see. Well, that's it for now on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, but I would use my main finish, my main outro for my videos on YouTube, which I usually say is, if you like this video, press like. If you really enjoy it, please favorite. It will help me a lot. If it is your first time here, then press the button subscribe and hit that bell button to receive more notifications from my YouTube channel. If you don't like this video, please tell me in the comments the reason for your dislike, that I could make it better. Also, give your suggestions. Sorry. Well, as I said, if you like this video, press like. If you want to share it for your friends, please don't hesitate. I'll be back with another one. Alright? See you next time.